Hey, this is WhyBeAre with BeamNG.drive, and today we're going to be taking a look at a mod called Intersection. And to load it up, you go into the Scenarios menu and you pick the one titled Intersection Hub World. And this is basically the scenario selector because we have about a dozen different scenarios all around the location that we can drive up to and choose from. So we're going to do just that. And one of the scenarios is specifically mentioned as being the first scenario you should do. So that's the one we're going to head over to, which is this green one right here. Now to go to a scenario, you just park in it, wait for a second, and it'll load up. So what do you actually do in these scenarios? It's basically Burnout in BeamNG.drive. So your goal is to make the biggest crash you can, and there are also bonuses you can pick up along the way. So we're taking these little tokens, which get us bonus points, and then we're going to crash into both of those cars. And then this is cool. There's also crash breakers, so you can explode your vehicle and blow up everyone around you and cause even more destruction, just like in Burnout. And we just got cars flying everywhere. That works amazingly. So then the time runs out, and then it's going to give you a score, and we're going to see what rating did we get. That felt pretty good, I think. So let's see. Did we get the maximum amount of points? Yes, we did. That is a green, which means we beat the developer's score. That is the highest rating you can get, and that is the rating I will always try to get for every single level. So now we go back to the hub world and we're going to head over to the next level. And one thing that's kind of nice is once you've completed a level, it just disappears on you. So you can still go drive up to the level and activate it if you want to. But if you just want to know which ones have you not done yet, you look for the giant floating circles. So this one over here is green, which means it's one of the easier scenarios. So let's do this one next. And most scenarios do have some information about them, like this one says, a busy roundabout presents itself below a half-finished dual carriageway up above. Deviation from the main road is advised for maximum damage. So I guess I'll listen to them. I will deviate from the straight path and go over to the left because there are some ramps and there are some pickups there as well. So we want to hit the ramps and get the pickups. So there's the silver. Can we get the gold? Yes. And how about that bronze? Yeah, we got all of the pickups. That is great. Now we just got to make sure we actually crash into a car. And perfect. So the crash breaker is ready, but I'm going to hold off on that. I want to wait until there are as many cars as possible that'll get caught in the crash breaker. So that guy's going to pile in. And those two cars that are coming, we got to hit them with the crash breaker. So we're hitting it now. And hopefully it'll push one of the cars around me into them. Just like that. So we do have some damage, but one of the cars has managed to not get wrecked. How lucky is he? Well, we'll see what our rating is. That might be enough for the maximum medal, or we might have to do it again. I'm hoping since we got all the medals, that'll be enough to compensate for the fact that one of the cars managed to escape. So here we go. Our total score is, with the medals, 93,000, which is a dev beaten score. So that's the highest score we can possibly get. So we head back to the hub world and let's go to the next level. Now those are all of the easy levels. There's only two. The rest of them are all either medium or hard. As you can probably guess, medium is yellow, hard is red. So we're gonna go to a medium one and then maybe we'll try out a hard one later on as well. So this one is called Car Skimming. And for this one we got an in construction layered system of roads lies up above. Getting to the bottom will be more important for your scoring than collecting all the pickups. So our only goal is to get to the bottom. Do not worry about the pickups, but there's a pickup directly ahead of me. I want that pickup. Hey, there's another kind of pickup there too. So I hit the car and then, ooh, 4 times multiplier. That's the good stuff. I'm almost certain if you want to get the top score, we're going to need to get the 4 times multiplier and then probably also the 2 times multiplier. Then we get 8 times multiplication and that'll give us the best score we can possibly get. So I'm looking around here and we didn't do too well. We didn't block the traffic much. So they were able to drive right by. I can use a crash breaker to try to get them, but they are simply too fast. And I should probably mention the first 2 scenarios, I did come into those with some knowledge of them already. But the rest of them, I'm coming into them blind because I like doing that for scenarios because it's more interesting because we really get to experience it instead of me knowing exactly what's going to happen every single time. So on this one, we got probably an okay score because we got the 4 times multiplier at least, but we did not get that many cars. We only got 5 out of 7. So we got a gold surprisingly, but that is not a dev beaten score. So what I need to do is I need to make sure I get both the 4 times multiplier and the 2 times multiplier. That'll give me the 8 times multiplication. Also, if we hit this car, that helps. So we got both that car and the pickup truck, so we didn't miss any cars up top, because I'm pretty sure I missed that car coming from the right the first time. We got the 4 times multiplier, and then coming in, can we get the 2? Yes, we can, and I'm going to use the crash breaker immediately to try to get as many cars as possible, and that seemed to have mostly worked. One of them did get by because he was literally driving faster than the crash breaker. But either way, we got 55,000 times 8. That's 400,000 at least, plus the medals. Yeah, that is a dev beaten score, no doubt about it. Because that felt nearly perfect. And I missed the car in the last one, and I still had a great score, so I don't think I need to worry about that. What? It doesn't stack? Oh, so it just gets rid of the 2 times multiplier, and all we have is the 4 times. Wow, okay, well, now I know. We don't need to care about that 2 times multiplier at all. So instead of trying to get that, I'm going to do the exact same thing, but we want to make sure the car lands in a way where we get all of the cars around us, and that's what's most important after all. So this one here, we're coming in slower. We did not get the silver pickup, unfortunately, but we're bouncing around a little bit more, so hopefully we'll be able to block traffic a little bit more. And instead, I still got the 2 times multiplier, but we can crash breaker right now, and that's gonna get all of them. Oh, good. And the funny thing was, is I didn't even really realize it was gonna crash breaker. I was just kind of holding down the button, and then it just activated. Okay, so we're at about 70,000 this time with a 4 times multiplier. So it's a lot more than last time, and this should be enough to beat the developer score. I know I said that last time, but I didn't know exactly how it worked. This time, I'm pretty sure that one was nearly perfect. Ignore that 2 times multiplier. He's garbage. And here it comes. Did we beat them? Yes, we did. That is an excellent score. So now we can go back over to the hub world and then go over to the next scenario in the most reckless way possible. How did I manage to crash there? That's just embarrassing. Well, we might as well drive reckless because there's the next one. It's that yellow one right there. Bump the tires. Hopefully they don't break. Bump them again. And here we are at Circular Carnage. And on this one, we have a different perspective from the roundabout that provides new approaches for causing carnage. Traffic is being diverted around the back end of the roundabout while construction takes place on the bridge, so you'll want to park your car there. A powerful weapon lies in this level. I like powerful weapons. So probably our main objective should be finding the powerful weapon. But right now, I'm just doing my first run at this. We got 1 token, 2 tokens. And then, nice crash. That was pretty good. We are right in the middle of things. Oh, there's a target car. And we took them down. Alright, that's a new feature. So we have the crash breaker available. Armageddon ready. We don't just have crash breaker. We have Armageddon. But we're going to hold off on it until everybody is nice and close to me. And then we use it. So everybody has crashed now. So it's Armageddon time. Ooh, it makes a little noise even when you use it. And it looks more vicious than the crash breaker. Oh, wow. It is more vicious. That's just a straight up explosion. And then we got 575,000 points. I don't know if that's good or bad because I never really look at how many points we need, but we're going to find out. And look at that big gap between gold and the next medal. It is huge. So with that one, we have a platinum medal, but that is not beating the developer score like I want to. So we need to beat a score of 626,000. So I was really close to getting that. And I did see a 2 times multiplier right in the center area. So we're going to try to pick up the 2 times multiplier. And then if we get that, we are going to easily beat the score. So we got the multiplier and we got the collision. All right, now we just wait for everybody to meet up. Oh, is he going to hit me? Just enough to get him to stop. That is good. Now we just gotta wait though, because not everybody's here yet for the Armageddon, which is ready to go. Come on, come on. I actually can manually change the slow-mo, I think. I just don't know if it'll mess things up. So I'm just a little bit afraid of accidentally using it and then it messes it up. So instead of touching it right now, we are just letting it do what it does, and then we can use Armageddon. Are you ready for the boom? I was a little early. What? No, what? What? I don't know what just happened there. Nothing. That's what happened. That is not how that was supposed to go. What in the world? I'm speechless. The 2 times multiplier worked, but the explosion didn't. Well, here's the idea. We're gonna go ahead and do this again. And we're just gonna hope it works this time. I have no idea why it didn't work last time. And that was a great start, wasn't it? Thankfully, I don't think it matters because we need to slow down anyways to properly get the multiplier and then also hit the traffic. I did not hit the traffic. That's really not looking too good, is it? Yeah, okay. I don't even know if we're going to hit enough cars to get the crash breaker. Well, we are, because somehow we got 2 out of that. So we wait for him to come hit me. And then once the bull light hits, I'm going to activate it immediately. So hopefully this way, maybe the cars will fly off into the distance and hit the ones that escaped. Because we don't need a ton of points, because we got that 2 times multiplier. And whoa! Armageddon blows up everybody everywhere, I guess. Because the cars that are way far away, they just blew up. And that's a massive, massive score. That's going to be almost double the score we needed, and I am very happy with that. 1,183,000. That is a huge score, easily beating the developer score. So we're back to the hub world, looking for the next level, and I wonder, can we do a little shortcut? Sort of. That was just way too fast. So we're going to go again. And when we get to the part that demolished my vehicle, we're going to slow down and climb it nice and easy like. So we're just going to go like 10 miles per hour up and over it. Oh, well, we need to go a little bit faster than that, I guess. So can we back it up? Yeah, and that front bumper is going to get demolished, but that's okay. It's there as a bumper. It protects the wheels so we can continue driving. And my shortcut has worked great. Here's the next level. It's another yellow one. It is called Powering Through. And on this one, we've got power on our side, and we're gonna need it. It's time to catch the traffic in time. Well, drag car makes things pretty easy. We just hold the accelerator, and we're gonna go and smash into whatever is ahead of us. And I see a car right there, so bam! Going sideways into him. Can I get that medal? Oh, not quite. Very close, but we got a big pile of cars, so we might be okay. That guy's escaping. We got a crash breaker ASAP. Can I hit him? No, he is just a little bit too fast. But now I have a good idea of what I need to do. And I think I could definitely launch the car a little bit faster if needed, because I had a lot of wheel spin at the start. And if I was just a little gentler on the throttle, we could have had less wheel spin and a harder launch. So for this one, we got a score that's probably going to be okay. I would say silver, maybe gold. Let's find out. Silver and just in a gold, and actually surprisingly close to the goal. But we're not at dev score yet, so let's get another go at this. And this time I'm going to do a nice easy launch. No wheel spin at all. And then you get in the power. Got a little wheel spin when we got in the power, but that was much faster. We actually beat the traffic here. And we have a nice pile up. Can I get that medal? I need a lucky bounce. Come on. Get it. Oh, it's going to get it. Oh, we got a crash breaker before these guys escape, but we got the medal. And we got him with the crash breaker. That felt pretty solid, I would say. Now, is it enough to get the dev score beaten? Let's find out. Because there are a couple of medals I probably could have tried to get as well. The question is, do I need them if I have the gold medal? And the answer is no, I don't think I do. Because, yep, dev score beaten. All right, back to the hub world, and let's go to the next level. We can also go to the left here, so we'll try that. And how about we try another shortcut? Bumping the curb about 15-20 miles per hour. That's a clean curb bump. We went right over that thing. And then we're just going to move around this corner. Yeah, that's fine. That's perfectly acceptable. So here we go. This is a hard one. It's called Parabolic Trajectory. And for this one, we're down here. They're up there. Use this drag car to rectify that problem. So we got a bunch of ramps and a bunch of tokens. I assume if we go to the right, that's the best because it has the gold token. And over on the left, we have bronze. And in the middle, we have the silver. Well, that's not a gold. That's actually the 2 times multiplier. Well, that's probably also pretty important. So we got smashed into the back. Can we hit the guys over there? No, not quite. And there comes an ambulance. That's the target. Target car taken down. And oh, look down here. Down here, we have a 4 times multiplier, so we can actually completely ignore the 2 times, and we just got to focus on getting the 4 times multiplier and probably that gold token. That's going to be what's important to do. And based on the traffic I saw, I think we're going to have a completely different approach at this thing. And I didn't even think we were going to get the crash breaker there, to be honest with you. I thought we missed it because we only hit like 2 cars up top, but we just barely tapped one of the bull lights. But there's no way this is going to be high enough of a score because we didn't even get the 4 times multiplier. We almost did. We are literally inches away from it, but we just barely didn't make it. But I also didn't know it was there until we were already crashed. And that is pitiful. That's a bronze. That's the worst run I've done so far. We're going to make sure this run is a heck of a lot better. And I'm going to go over to the left this time, because the only reason I went to the right is because I thought that was the gold and not a 2 times multiplier. So there we go. Impact up top. And we got both lanes of traffic there. And I want to use the crash breaker immediately, so hopefully it hits the cars up top and down below. So there's the crash breaker coming in, and it hits the cars below. I don't know about the ones up top. We got the 4 times multiplier. Pretty good run overall, but is it enough to beat the developer score? That is the question. And we actually got the cars up top, so that probably is. That's almost 400,000. It actually might be once you add in that bronze medal. I don't know. It's going to be pretty close. Let's see here. The multiplier and the medal. Yeah, 418,000 points, which is a new record. We beat the developer. So now we can go ahead and go back to the hub world, and then let's find the next one we're going to do. And this will probably be the final one we're going to do. So you know what? Let's go to a hard one. We could go to the easy one there, but no. We're going to find a red difficulty one, and we're going to do it. We're also not going to take a shortcut because I kind of blew it. If I wanted to take a shortcut, I should have took a different path, but you got to know the correct way to do it at least once, right? So there's the way you would normally get to down below. And here, the car park has been emptied and the main road is busy with commuters. I'm about to make their day worse. Though be careful, they don't get their revenge and push you into the half multiplier. All right, let's go. So I see the bronze right in front of me. We are going to scoop him up. And then looks like we're going to just go over to the left. Yeah, there's the cars. Oh, there's a 2 times multiplier too. So that's what we want to do. We want to hit the 2 times multiplier. And then we're going to just land in the middle of the cars and they'll hopefully crash into me. And this first run is terrible. How did I get right in between them? Oh my. Okay, let's just pretend that never happened and try this again. See, this is one of the reasons why you don't always want to go into scenarios blind, but also that was kind of funny how bad that was. Like, how did I manage to land the car perfectly in between where both of them are going to just drive right by me? This is better. This is better. That guy hit my bumper, so he's going to slow down. And the car's coming from the right side, and they'll just smash right into me. So this should be much, much better. I don't know if it's going to be perfect because you see the cars over on the left side are going to be a little bit far away, so they might not be picked up by the crash breaker, but we're going to see what happens. And I'm going to say this now. If this isn't a great one, this is going to be the last round we do, so it better be good. Oh, that looks pretty promising. We got the 2 times multiplier plus 73,000. Is it enough, though? Let's see. It always takes a second longer than I think for the scores to compile up. So just give it a second, and then we have a score of 177, which that's not good at all. That's only silver? Wow. How am I supposed to get much better than that? I don't know, but I said that would be the last one. And it will be the last one we do because we are about halfway through the scenario. So if you would like to see the rest of the scenarios in Intersection, leave a comment so I know. But until next time, this is WhyBeAre. And remember, if you like or dislike this video, I'll know. I can tell by how many points I get. So do the right thing, and I'll see you next time. And also, I figured it out. There's a 4 times multiplier over on the left that I didn't see. So that's how you get a score big enough to get the best medal.